Hey guys, Chiropassion Champions, Dr. Joe Borio with you here. It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. It's about almost 2 o'clock. And I wanted to share something with you guys today that it's certainly something that I read when I was a young man and I had gone to the museum down in New York City. And I remember seeing the statue of Teddy Roosevelt, and then I had read so many of his writings that were engraved on the wall. And one of those, I think, passages that really made a significant impact on my life was what I want to read you guys quickly here. And I think in the end, it's really about winning in life. And when I say that, I mean winning in life by growth. The winning is in the growth. The winning is getting up. The winning is getting, not that you want to get knocked on your ass, but the winning is when you get knocked on your ass, not my words, right? The winner gets up. And the winner gets up, that doesn't mean the winner is the person necessarily who wins the fight in that moment of competition. The mere act of getting in the ring, the mere act of getting in the arena, that mere act, you've already won. You've already won. And then getting up. Too often in life, we're looking at our life like we're looking for approval, or we're looking for other people to accept or say nice things about us. I learned a long time ago that what other people do is a reflection of them, and what you do is a reflection of yourself, right? So other people often will criticize or judge, or the haters will make comments about you or to you, not because you are what they say, but because you challenge who they are. You challenge how they view the world. You challenge their comfort. You challenge your inability to grow. You challenge their inability to want something better. And, too often we surround ourselves with people that offer aid and comfort, which in reality, that's not what you want. You want to surround yourself around people who make you feel uncomfortable. You want to surround yourself around people that stretch you, that say, man, when you look at them, you're like, damn, I could be doing so much more. I got the same 24 hours as that guy or that lady right over there. And yet look at what they're able to do with those 24 hours that I'm not able to do. And I want to learn from that. I want to be around that. But unless you're willing to get knocked on your ass, unless you're willing to take some shots in the face, unless you're willing to get down and get embarrassed and get humiliated a little bit, and that's okay. That's okay. That's going to teach you where your weakness is. That's going to teach you where you need to grow, and that's going to aid that fortitude in your growth. So Teddy Roosevelt wrote this a long time ago, and I'm going to read it quickly for you. And maybe some of you guys have heard it. I think it's worth hearing a million times, right? So the man in the arena. So listen to this now, because I want you to put yourself as that man or woman in the arena. I want you to picture yourself as that person that's in the arena, right? It's not the critic who counts. Hey, guys, he wrote this before freaking Facebook. Okay, he wrote this before Instagram and YouTube, and before everybody's sitting in their mom's basement with a keyboard and acts like they're some kind of freaking justice hero, right? He wrote this way before then. So this crap was going on, 100 years ago, right? It's not the critic who counts. It's not the man or woman who points out how the strong person has stumbled, or where the doer of deeds could have done better than them. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, by sweat, by blood, who strives valiantly, and who errs, who comes up short, right? Who comes up short again and again, who spends themselves in a worthy cause. Boy, I'll tell you, if there isn't a more worthy cause than the philosophy and the practice of chiropractic, if there isn't a more worthy place to put your hat and to hang your hat than in the field of chiropractic, within the field of like, listen, man, I'm going to go to the office and I'm going to get my ass beat sometimes. And I'm going to put something out there that other people don't agree with. And I'm going to get my ass kicked sometimes. But spends themselves in the worthy cause, who at best knows in the end triumph of high achievement. Knowing, man, you put your hands on somebody, whether it's that child or that baby or that adult, and you're adjusting them and you're releasing that power within the body and you're reducing that subluxation and you're allowing the nervous system to work better, you're allowing their body to work better, you're heightening their health in a way that they never even understood. How most of them have been messed up neurologically and subluxated since the womb, right? So they don't even know what normal is. And you come in with that level of high achievement, I call that the adjustment, and who at worst knows that if they fail, at least they fail while daring greatly. I'll tell you, there is no higher level of achievement. You know, I've heard that line before, you know, die while daring greatly. You know, there's a great line in Saving Private Ryan where he says, you know, don't waste this. You know, that Tom says, you know, don't waste what we've given you. You know, dare greatly. The effort of going and doing everything you can, even if you come up short, you know, shoot for the stars, hit the moon. Even if you guys come up short, I'm telling you, there is so much growth. Jim Rohn always talks about that. When you go for your goals, when you go for a goal and you don't hit the goal, or you do hit the goal, the reality is the true benefit isn't the money you made or the numbers that you saw or the fact that you did this great thing or the fact that you attained this object. The true benefit of achieving that goal is what you've learned along the path, what you've learned along the journey, what you've mastered in your ability to learn that new task, because nobody can take that away from you, ever. Nobody can take that away from you. And if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place or her place shall be never be with those cold, timid souls. And I love that. I love that. Because that says it all, right? Somebody who wants to sit there and slam you, somebody who wants to sit there and say something negative about you, somebody who's a critic, the critic who's saying something cheap about you, that goes away because they're cold and timid and scared and filled with fear. And they will never know the victory or defeat. They'll never know what it's like to go into the ring. You know, I remember when I was fighting and I went into the ring when I was an older guy, and I got my butt handed to me, got my ass kicked. And I was pretty good years earlier, right? So I got my butt handed to me, and, you know, I got out of there, and, you know, you go back a couple of days later, and my trainer, Greg, great guy, and he said, hey, listen, you know what? The mere fact that you got in the ring is the winning action. The mere fact that you got in there and you made an effort. So the mere fact that you go to the office, the mere fact that you do a dinner talk, the mere fact that you do an outside lecture, the mere fact that you do a group talk in your office, the mere fact that you talk to the mom about bringing her kids, and the mere fact that you do something that is so beyond what your comfort level is for their need, for someone else, to make their life better. The mere fact that you do that, even if the end result isn't what you may deem in the short as a victory, you've already won. You've already won because you sense what that feels like. You'll know what that feels like, that those other people that never make a difference, they'll never feel that. They'll never make that change. And unfortunately or fortunately, that's what's necessary to experience if you're going to win at life. You're not going to win at life. You're not going to win in growth. You're not going to be a bigger, better version of your present self, ever, if you're not willing to take those hits, if you're not willing to get your face marred by blood, sweat, dirt, dust, mud in your eyes. You're not ever going to reach that level of greater growth, ever. And that's the reality of it. And it's such a great phrase, and it's such a great paragraph to read. And I would recommend that you guys read that frequently. The Man in the Arena with Teddy Roosevelt. Listen, this is the type of stuff we teach in Chiropassion Consulting. This is the type of inspiration and fortitude that you need. So if you guys are looking to grow your office, if you're looking to see more people, if you're looking to take care of more kids, if you believe that children need to be under care regularly, and I don't mean one time because they got an earache, I mean kids need to be under regular care because it gives them a better life. If you believe that mom and dad need to be under care because it's going to give them a better life. If you believe that people need to be adjusted regularly and need regular care because it's going to improve their nervous system, their neurology, their brain function, that it's going to make their body healthier, that it's going to lead to a healthier body and a longer, healthier life. And you're looking to do more of that, and you're looking to be successful at it, and you're looking to make it not easy, but easier. And if your reality is, hey, listen, I know what I know, but boy, there's got to be other ways and better ways to do this. How would you like the opportunity to essentially look over my shoulder and watch what I do every day in the office? How would you like to learn every aspect of my practice every single day? Because that's what we teach at Chiropassion Consulting. So we have a program we're very, very proud of. It's called Chiropassion Consulting, or CPC Mastery Gold. And you guys can do it right online. You can actually jump right online. It's got 500 plus videos of looking at what I do every day in my practice, conversations with people that I work with every single day, marketing ideas, dinner talks, working with people in group talks, working on one-on-one talks, you name it, we've got it to share with you, because I'll tell you why I do this. One, I love what I do as a chiropractor. Two, I believe every man, woman, and child needs to be under chiropractic care. I think chiropractic care is a requirement and a necessity to the body, just like I think brushing your teeth is a requirement and a necessity to have healthy teeth. You got to be seeing a chiropractor in order to make your life better. And I want chiropractic to be the premier health profession in the world, as it should be. And I'll tell you, we got to have that same type of fortitude that Teddy Roosevelt, Rough Rider, man. You got to have that same fortitude that Teddy had every single day you go into your practice. And I'll tell you, if you're willing to carry that in your practice every single day, you're going to make a bigger difference, a bigger impact on people's lives. And certainly that's what my life's about. And if that resonates with you, I'll tell you, I'd love to have you part of our program. So you can go right online. You can go to chiropassionconsulting.com. The link is right in the description over here, and absolutely click it. Boom, you can jump right online. You get an email from me. You get an hour call with me instantly. I say instantly, within a day or two. We'll get you right on the program. You get married up with what we call an ambassador in our program, along with calls with me on a regular basis, live webinars. We have a CA program, teaches your CA. I mean, it's endless. And guys, there's no contract. If you love the program, great. You're not committing to something that you don't feel comfortable with or you don't want to do, you can leave us at any point if that's, certainly if that's your decision. But that's what our program's about. Love to see you. We also have 4 events a year. We're going to be in London here in a few weeks for our mastermind event excursion, which is going to be phenomenal. We do a Borio boot camp right in my office. You guys can come and train in my office. We do that for a 1-day intensive boot camp workshop. We have another event coming up in Austin, Texas in November. We're going to be in Chicago in March 2020. And we've got, I clearly say this, a group of the best chiropractors you would ever want to meet, you'd ever want to work with, you'd ever want to have as an ambassador, the kindest, most dedicated people in our program. I'll tell you, and it warms my heart, brings tears in my eyes every time I go to an event. And I'm so proud of these people that I have the privilege and the honor to mentor and to coach and to teach, as well as mentoring and coaching and teaching me as well. So check us out. If you're ready to jump on, if I resonate with you, boy, you can click on today. You can become a member today. And if you want to reach out to me, if you want to do a one-on-one coaching call, I'd love to hear your story. There's a link right there. You can click that, and it'll send me a link. We'll set up a good time. You go right online, set up a time that works for you, and you guys can get on a call with me. And I'd love to hear your story. Tell me what's going on in your office. We've got a couple different levels of membership within our program. Figure out what fits best for you, and I'd love to have you, like I said, part of CPC Mastery Gold. In the meantime, guys, remember, it's the man in the arena. You've also heard the story about the man in the mirror, right? Same situation. It's that face in the mirror. Remember, it's up to you, not up to anybody else. It's up to you. And remember, that place that no one will know, I'll end here, no one will know, that cold, timid souls will never know. They'll never know victory and defeat. Because sometimes the best lesson, the best learning, the greatest growth in your life won't come from the wins. It'll come from the defeat. It'll come from the losses. It'll come from the failures. And that's what God in the universe is sending you at that particular moment. That's what you need to be tested. That's what you need to increase your fortitude. That's what you need to increase your courage. That's exactly what the universe sent you as a gift to make you a bigger, better version of who you are today. And that's what we need as chiropractors. Listen, if you like what we're doing, like us, comment, and share the video. Make sure you share it with other people. Let's not keep this a secret. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Love and appreciate you.